Hey YouTubers, haven't posted for a while. Thought I'd set the record straight about what happened with regards to my cold brew dripper here. As you can see, there's a couple of glass pieces missing. Um, if you haven't seen the old post that I made with the full kit before, I'll put a link up here. So basically I made a cold brew instrument out of laboratory glass, similar to this thing here. But of course this is one that I bought which apparently is legal. Now if you live in South Australia or Western Australia, it's illegal to own laboratory glass unless you've got I think legitimate reason for it, a lab license or something like that. It's interesting because Sydney and Melbourne I think is legal. I'm not clear on that. But essentially I bought these glass pieces off eBay from China and got it in the mail. All was good, everything rocked up pretty good, no cracks or anything, and I progressed to build this stand here, and you know, made it so that it all fitted perfectly and made me some half decent cold brew coffee. So two months passed without any didn't think anything about it, and one day I was out with my family, having dinner at my parents' house, and after dinner I got home. What happened was I put my children to bed. You know, they're pretty young, and it was about 8 o'clock. I was in my pajamas already. I was, a bit tired, ready for work the next day, and I hear this knock on the door. And that's strange because I have a 1.8 meter fence all around the house with a automatic gate, so someone would have to climb that to get access to the gate, the door, the front door. So I was cautious. Obviously, I opened the door. I have a security gate, and there was this, I don't know, he would be 6'1" man, just right up against the door and said, "Open the door, this is the police." And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And he said, "Look, I'm not talking until you open this door and let my colleagues in." Of course, he's actually not in any uniform. I was in a bit of shock, and I did what I probably shouldn't have anyway. I opened the door, sorry, the security door, and followed the man out to the front gate there, where there was two women, official-looking women, with some, notepads and things, and another man out there. And I was fumbling with the key, and I was a bit, what's going on? It's like, "Look, we're with the police." So, and I said, "Look, you tell me what's going on." And the lady said, "Look, you bought some laboratory glass. And I said, "What glass? Laboratory?" Well, actually, she said, "You bought some glass, and I thought, "What glass?" And then she confirmed. She said, "Laboratory glass," and I said, "Okay, yes, I did." And she said, "We need to have a look at it." And I said, "Okay, if that's what you want, come have a look." So I opened the gate, walked through, and they walked right up to this counter here, and obviously I had a cold brew happening at the moment. I mean, at the time, and I said, "It's for coffee," and and they said, they looked at each other a bit sheepishly, and basically said, one of them said, "Yeah, well, we can smell that," and and one of them looked at each other and said, at the other, and said, "Well, that's a waste of taxpayers' money." So you can imagine 2.5 months of surveillance, I guess. That's what it would have been. So they've yeah, that was a heck of a lot of money, I'm sure, wasted. So they probably thought I'd set up some meth lab or something, and was waiting for me to have it all set up so they can come in and bust me. But so just be careful what you do with what you buy on eBay, because certainly customs obviously working closely with the police, and they'd waited for this bust, and of course one of them went on the walkie-talkie and mumbled a few things, probably calling off the squad, but that was the most probably memorable night of my life. And one of them actually said, look, there's a couple of things we could do. We could take you to court, you could explain what you've bought it for, and or you could just save us all the hassle and destroy the two pieces, one piece of glass. It was just the conical separatory funnel that I had. That was the illegal piece, and I was thinking about it. My wife came with right up to me with a bag and said, "Smash it." So she'd had enough. But to be honest, maybe I should have brought it to court, because it probably would have embarrassed the whole police department for what they'd done, wasting all that money. But anyways, I wasn't gonna argue with my wife. So yeah, I ended up destroying that. I think it was a $60 piece of glass, and then I just went and bought this $30 cold brew thing, which works pretty good anyways. So I guess it was interesting. It was a bit of a lesson. So just be careful what you buy on eBay. So that's me, and that's the story. Catch you next time. Bye.